The question is, in the equitation, when they ask for a lead change, how do you feel about that? Is a simple lead change acceptable? If they, of course, it's legal if they don't expound to you that they want a flying lead change. But from the hunter point of view, there's no trotting on course. Trotting on course puts you into the 40s. So out of 100, if you trot on course, that's just right above a refusal. So they're not going to look really highly on you if you do a simple lead change. You need, probably even more than the horsemanship, you need to have a flying lead change on your horse. One of the biggest criticisms is in the patterns that the people are not moving their horses forward. They don't want to see a horse loping, they want them moving forward, and they want you showing the horse at what they would consider a 12-foot stride. If you think about a trail horse loping, they're a 6-foot stride. A pleasure horse probably is a 6-foot stride. So that's just how much more pace you have. So we're going to test these guys, and I'm going to put them at a canter, and we'll put up 2 cones here, and I'm going to set it at 3 strides, and we'll see how fast they actually have to go to be at a 12-foot stride. I just need 3. And if a judge, and I did this, and they all had a big old uproar, if a judge sets markers out, and on their pattern they say from marker A to marker B, or marker B to marker C, it's 48 feet, they're telling you they want you to see the strides. Okay? So I'm going to put up a little pattern that I saw. Here was the start cone right here. And we had a diagonal line. Oop, I better step it off. And the diagonal line was set at 48 feet. So divided by 12, 4 strides. And some of the little guys, they have to run like crazy. Okay, so what I'm going to have you guys do is we're just going to test your strides, and everyone in the audience can count to 4, I'm sure. Probably better than me. But I'm just going to have you start down here by the big water bucket across from it, and I want you to do a sitting trot to the marker, canter left lead to the outside, come down the line on the left lead, and then just go up and around by that van and halt. We won't do a lead change. But keeping in mind here that we're going to count your strides, and there should probably be 4 canter steps in here. They'll probably give you 5, but not 6. Yes? Yeah, it's just like a hunter hack course. All you're going to do is just trot to the marker and then take your left lead and go toward the yellow water truck and then come down here, and you have to have enough pace that we're going to count how many canter steps you have in between these 2 cones, and then you can just canter down and halt. Because I'll add a lead change in. I'm not sure. Well, Bailey, you don't have a lead change, do you? But we could do a simple lead change. Okay, so here's like a new little trend in equitation patterns. Who's going first? Very easy. Okay, and it doesn't say 2-point. It just says trot, canter, and actually there's a lead change in it and a halt over here. It's a hunter hack course without the fences. No, not to begin with. All I'm concerned about is this line down here, so you guys can feel how fast you actually need to get your horses going. Okay? Then I'll actually turn it into a pattern. So she's now given us opportunity to build to the speed where she can get 4 strides knocked out right there. And so as she begins to pass, we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, she's 2 strides long. So that's how much they want you to send your horse forward. Okay? And did you feel like you were moving him out? Okay. So you got to get a lot more canter. And this is just for you guys to see how much canter you have to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would probably be acceptable because there's no fence, but 6 is not. It'd be nice if she could drive that forward a little bit, okay? So now you guys need to canter around down here and make them actually drive up to their face. And we're going to try to get you to get 1 stride less. Good. Step her up there, Bailey. Hands forward. Longer arm, shorter rein. Longer arm, shorter rein. Longer arm toward her ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5.5. Here comes Bucky. Go. Good. And you want to, instead of ki-yiing them and kicking them, that horse needs to go forward. You can come right back, Brooke. And this is all about you driving him, so make him get up there. And you want a longer arm and a shorter rein, and make him canter up there. Stronger. Strong. Now go. Drive him. Drive him. Put your hands forward and drive him. Good. Drive him till he gets to a 12-foot stride. Around the corner. Look toward the corner down here. Drive him. Hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you shortened it up by 1 stride. I think the buckskin can do it. Longer arm, shorter rein. So that just gives you all an idea of the pace. They actually wanted to canter around at about a 6-foot stride. Good. Good. Longer arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was about 4.5. Pretty good. Okay, let's try Bailey one more time. I think you're going to see this pattern a lot. And what it's done is it's made the straight horsemanship riders come to the party and step them up. Good, step her up there. And you can canter around and come back in if she's spooky. It's really not much to this pattern except for can you get your horse in front of your leg and get him to a 12-foot stride. That's the whole test here. Can you get to a 12-foot stride? Because if you do the hunters, you will have to be able to do a 12-foot stride. So this is an event that's making our riders come to the party and giving the hunter riders a little shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.